Hey y'all, and welcome to the video. For this one, I've got Power Service Diesel Clean Diesel Fuel Additive. I'm going to be reviewing this product for this video. I've done a few tests in the past with fuel additives, including Diesel Clean, but I've never made a video about Diesel Clean up to this point. So I got myself a fresh bottle here, and we're going to test it out. Let's see what the bottle says. Cetane Boost, Injector Cleaner and Performance Improver, restores lost power and fuel economy. Slick diesel lubricator to protect pumps and injectors. Endorsed by Cummins, which makes this a popular choice on my truck. The 5.9 Cummins, 6.7 Cummins over here as well. So this has the Cummins endorsement. Treats up to 100. Taking a look at the back of the bottle, talks more about cleaning injectors and so forth like we've already seen from the front of the bottle, but goes into some more specifics with the cetane boosting it up to 6 numbers. Also mentions engines run smoother, less power lag, faster cold starts, boost power, reduces need for downshifting. That's all very interesting. The dosage here says add 32 ounces to 100 gallons, or you could double it, 32 ounces to 50 gallons. What I'm gonna do is somewhere in between. I have 35-gallon tank. I'm going to use this bottle over the course of 2 tanks. So it's going to be 32 ounces to 70 gallons in my case. So somewhere about halfway between on the dosage there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this for 2 tanks. I'm going to check back with you. I'm going to report fuel economy. I have some data from previous tanks that I've ran with Power Service that I will also include as part of this video. And we'll go from there. All right, here we are. It's a few weeks later, maybe about a month later now. Ran 2 tanks of this through the truck. Ran fine, truck ran fine on it, but I've got a healthy engine, healthy fuel system, so I wasn't expecting much of a change there, but the truck was happy to run on this stuff. What do we have to comment about this? So one thing I noticed that I might not have mentioned in the earlier segment of the video is there's no mention about water on here. So if water is a concern in your fuel, I don't think this is the best pick on the market. What I do think it is that this is a good overall fuel additive. It's endorsed by Cummins. I think this is it's very readily available at stores, and I think this is good all around. Adds some lubricity, adds some cetane, cleans injectors, so on and so forth. But I think it's like middle of the road on these things. Like when it comes to injectors, my personal favorite might be Stanadyne. When it comes to lubricity, my personal favorite might be Optilube XL. When it comes to fuel economy, I think we're looking maybe Schaefer's. This one is good in all categories. It doesn't really have a weakness besides not treating water, at least as far as I'm aware. And the price of this is pretty affordable compared to some of the other additives as well. So let me hop over here into the data so we can see the fuel economy numbers. That's what y'all are gonna wanna see. And the average for the truck, highway miles, unloaded, 18.58 on its 33-inch tires. I had run this additive 4 times in the past for an average of 18.85. That's an improvement of about 1/4 of a mile a gallon over the overall average. And then our 2 recent tanks that we just did for this test come in at 18.73. That's a slight improvement as well. There's the 2 tanks, miles, gallons, MPGs. And our total average since we started this new data set is 18.81. How does that compare to other additives? So, I mean, respectable improvement over the overall average. How does it compare? Very comparable. Stanadyne, virtually identical here. Hot Shots, a little bit better than Hot Shots, but very, very close. Schaefer's, just slightly worse than Schaefer's. Howes, we need more data for Howes to really fully evaluate Howes, but it's better so far. Another thing to note is that I have another data set from when I had the big 35-inch tires on my trucks. And, well, the numbers are lower, but that's because MPG was lower for the overall. So overall was 18.06, with Diesel Clean 18.41. That's about 1/3 of a mile a gallon improvement there over the course of 8 tanks. So it seems like Diesel Clean's pretty good. I haven't really given Diesel Clean enough credit in the past for possibly having a slight effect on fuel economy. I'm always skeptical about fuel additives and fuel economy, but I have to say that they generally perform similarly, and they generally have a slight positive effect in my experience. So that's going to be the review of Diesel Kleen. Overall, would I recommend it? I think so. Like, I think this is a good, just get something off the shelf, affordable, does everything a fuel additive is supposed to do, all the main points, injectors, cleaning, and lubricity and so forth. I think it's fine. So that's going to be the review of Diesel Kleen. Let me know if you want me to do more reviews like this. I could do an official review of Stanadyne. We have so much data for Stanadyne, but I've never officially reviewed it. So we could do Stanadyne next, and let me know if you want me to do something like that. So that's going to be it for today. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.